Right, hello everyone, welcome to the second attempt at Tier 2. Don't know why the stream decided to crash there. I think we had about 5 seconds. But
Yeah.
I'm joined today by Cameron, so...
Hello.
Hello.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I actually ended up the first one going live or what. I can see this one is. I stuck part 2 after it, but it might end up only being part 1 anyway.
Technology, eh?
Mm.
Can be a nightmare.
Yeah, race to be starting, well, qualifying to be starting shortly. Full quali, about an hour, and then the race should be underway around 8:35. So.
Should I flick through last week's race results in Belgium?
Yeah, can do.
Of course, well. Oh, continue on.
Yeah, what I was going to say is, as expected, the penalty that KXI got under the safety car last race was removed. So that extra 5 seconds was removed, meaning he did end up getting the win in the end, which was to be expected. But I'll let you give the rest of the results.
Yeah, well, obviously we've just had KXI won that race. But in second place, we had the Belgian. I really don't know how to say it, but I'll give it a crack. Should I? Should I just give it a crack? Calcone Philip. I'm terrible with this.
Yeah, Calcoen, I think, got it.
In third place, we had Freefall in the McLaren. You're picking up 28 points. Good for the constructors. I mean, constructors is pretty. I believe it's pretty close as it stands. Williams just, nestles on top there for the moment, which is good for me as a Williams driver. Obviously, we had in fourth Jay Wheels. Hobbsy came in fifth. We had Klerper in sixth. Exotic Alpha coming seventh, bringing 14 points in for the boys. We had Ruhr, he coming eighth for Alpha, and in the Red Bull 4-star in ninth, and Karlberg coming in 10th for Aston Martin. That was a top 10. Steiny come 11th for Alpha. Decent amount of points there. I mean, 6 points. You wouldn't say no to any points at all. Warrior Huntsman in 12th for Alpine, and the other AlphaTauri of Jamie Robertson coming in 13th. And then the rest of them all DNF'd, believe it or not. That was 6 cars that went out in that race.
Yeah,
I
7.
can imagine seven. Yeah, oh god, well yeah, 7. I can imagine Eau Rouge had quite a part to play in some of those DNFs.
Yeah, I think there are at least 2, if not 3. I know a couple ends up DNFing along the back straight.
Oh really? Oh, I'll tell you what, that corner, you can, if you get on the throttle a bit too early, it can be a nightmare.
Yeah, it was round Blanchimont.
Yeah,
2 drivers side by side, caught unlucky. Like, can you quickly check your mic's fully plugged in? It sounds like it might be, like, slightly unplugged.
Oh, right, 1 sec. Does that sound any better?
Hard to tell from a short amount of time.
Ah, right, okay.
But I think it should be okay.
Hugh is first out on track on his out lap, so he looks to be coming down the big straight into the chicane and then across the line to start his fast lap. That looks fit already. Q1, who do you think is going to come out on top in Q1? Who do you think is going out?
I'm not too sure. I suspect we'll probably see one driver crash out in Q1. Given what we've seen in past weeks, it's certainly not unheard of.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when people are pushing to try and get that extra little bit of time to make sure they're nice and safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easy to do.
It sounds like Jamie Robertson's one of the quicker drivers around here.
Yeah.
From what they were discussing beforehand. But yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, Christophe is properly going for it now in the Ferrari there. Well, I'd say purple first sectors, but obviously no one's really gone out yet. But he seems to be having pretty good pace for this. I'll give him that.
Hang on, and as we said, a retirement might happen. Carl has crashed in Q1. I think Jamie Robertson's about to get past where his car is hit. In the middle of sector 2,
oh, God,
nearly on the racing line there.
Well.
Just able to get around him, but that's one less driver for everyone else to worry about.
And Christoph Hughes' first time, his banker time, a 1:10.8. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, to be honest. Although I am a
Cake
typical
side.
driver, so
110
wow.
flat, 8/10 quicker for him.
Christ, that's a flyer.
Yeah, these guys are getting high 1.8s in the time trial.
Oh, he's invalidated his lap, unfortunately.
I think the next one will be Jamie Robertson will be the next driver. Unless that's Steiny in his outlap.
Oh, it looks pretty...
Jamie Robertson. Going to try and find some more time. Giroux.
Oh, nice. Good banker, definitely.
Oh, Jay Wills has invalidated his next lap. It must have been on the chicane into the Wall of Champions. Invalidating 2 laps in one go. As KXI gets it's the second fastest time now.
Yeah. I think Warrior had a bit of an issue on his fast lap. Set at 1:20 and a half. We got...
Yeah, it looks like Steiny the only man currently on a lap, unless one of the guys going around again. Warrior Huntsman maybe.
It does look like that. What else is as we go? One of the Mercs is approaching, but I think that's an in lap. No, Jay Wills on the home straight coming through, but it's not ideal for him with a 1:14. And it was invalidated.
Yeah, that was the one he invalidated from the previous lap.
Yeah. It's always a nightmare, no one likes to invalidate a lap.
Giroux improving his time by 1/10 and a half though. Brought it down to a 1:09.4.
Ideal. Ideal.
Looking like Warrior Huntsman will be the next man, shortly followed by Steiny. Warrior Huntsman, can he improve? Up to 4th position.
And what has Steiny pulled out the bag? A 1:99. Goes into provisional P2. Not bad going. Take that for a banker any day of the week. You've got one of the Hasses approaching.
It looks like they're about to start their lap though. Hobbsy finishing up his lap and he's going to set a 1:10.4 up into 4th for him at the moment. And Jay Wills will finally be setting the lap.
2 lap hold softs though. Getting good time, good pace.
Of course, we're going quite slow. There we go.
Whoa,
happy with that.
Provisional 1-2. I'd take that at the start of the quali session. I feel like Darouge and Jay Wills are probably going to be 2 of the safer drivers in this.
Jamie Robertson splitting the two Mercedes up front.
Banana split there, boy. Love to see it.
And that is... no, it's just a slow AlphaTauri in the back straight. Hopefully it doesn't impede Kurt's lap. No, into the pit lane for Steiny. And then Kurt, what can he do? 1:10.8, slowest time currently on the board. Tobes now up into 6th position for him. Towards, well, middle of the pack at the moment.
He's on his fast lap now. Jay Wills is still going for it. After a little bit of recharge going on there.
No, interesting. Infinite glory into the pit lane there. Assume Jamie Robertson on an in lap. Yes. Is that then Raw coming around for a lap now? And he's a quick driver. What can he set? A 1:10 flat.
Well, 1:10.07. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Up there. There's not much split in them all, to be fair. Just over a second between the top 12. And the rest aren't set any laps yet. Which
Yeah, Krishna into 11th.
Hobbsy's on his next lap, but I don't...
Free fall into 10th. Hobbsy currently invalidated his.
Yeah.
I think Kurt's going to... oh no, Kurt's invalidated. Is that
It's not
Tope's
hard
about to
to invalidate
improve?
this, is it?
No, it's...
J Wills, he's coming in. Ooh, Dark setting a purple middle sector. He's on a flyer. He's going quick.
Yeah, currently yet to set a lap for him.
Could be a very good.
And he
lap.
invalidates it. Doesn't turn enough the second part of the chicane.
Easy to do. Easy to do.
Krishna now up half a second from the middle sector. That should put him in good stead. There we go, up into 6th position for him, sorry. Got the numbers mixed up. Is that a spun Haas?
Ooh. Ooh.
No, it's a slow Haas.
Oh, right, okay. No, I saw one look, it was like stopped on track there, and I was a bit like...
Yeah, I think him and Krishna are letting the 2 Alpines through.
Yeah.
So Alexis one to watch, he'll be quick.
Oh, yeah. The free fall half a second up on his time. Looking dangerous from him. I got a lot of hope for him. He's a good driver.
Well, it's KXI currently in 6th, he's leading the championship, so he's one good eye on. And Dark, again, has stopped going slow but not spun.
Freefall generally is on for a good time here. Feel like he'll be top 6. Might be sub 110.
Ooh, Deluxe nearly meeting with all the champions there. So he comes across the line with a 110.1. Way here. Now how about Freefall?
Oh, just over.
Yeah, lost 4/10 in the last sector for him. Not particularly ideal.
Peak times. Oh, invalidation. Who have we got going on the front?
4-star's nearly in the end of his lap, and he is one of the drivers yet to set a lap. Warrior Huntsman needs to improve his at some point. He is currently on track.
I'll tell you what, 4-star's setting good time. Nailed that chicane. Solid exit as well. Not
yeah,
bad.
I'll be happy with that.
I'd be happy.
Whoa, 1,000th ahead of Krishna, who's only 2,000ths ahead overall there. Very, very close amongst those guys.
There's less than...
There's 4,000ths between 3 drivers.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, 3,000ths between them, sorry.
Yeah. That's mental. Well, I think it's pretty tight.
Just a little.
Bro, just set a purple sector 1. Let's see what he can do here.
As Warrior Huntsman improves knocking Hobbsy down. Kurt also improves knocking... who did he knock out? I think he just put Captain Nick at the limit.
I'm watching Roar here and he's on for a really good time, and he's got Toe on 4-star. Toe and DRS.
Needs to be careful of 4-star though. 4-star into the pit lane.
I think
way
Roar
up.
could be on for an absolute belter of a lap here.
Yeah, this looks quick. There we go.
Oh, and it was quick.
Second for him. Infinite Glory invalidated his lap. Gonna need to go around again.
Oh god. I'll tell you what though, that was a pretty good lap there. And on that straight as well, getting that extra little bit of toe, that only helped him there. I've learned the other day how important that toe could be. I was behind Hedge on that my fast lap, and on that straight I got so much toe that the next lap I done, I was literally losing about a tenth every 100 meters because of the speed difference down that straight. It was unreal. Really made a massive difference to the lap.
I'm not sure what the cut-off time is going to be here. I think everyone with a 109 should be safe. But given how close it is... It's... I mean, what, from 3rd to 15th? You're only talking 6/10.
Not a lot of time at all.
Oh, and Infinite Glory's gone deep into that chicane and invalidates his.
It's so easy to do it. It's so easy to do it. In my Division 4 mind, the fact that you're not safe with a 1:10.3 really puts into perspective how fast these drivers are. I'll tell you that for sure.
So Christo there, just missing out on the top 15. Captain Nick's probably going to want to improve his time. The man currently in the drop zone.
I got big hopes for Nick, especially being a fellow Williams driver. God, he took that corner absolutely perfectly as well.
Dark, slowest time on the board currently, though 1:10.5 isn't all that far off the rest of the pack. Infinite Glory invalidated this lap as well.
Oh no, he's having a mare down there.
His tyres are going to be quite old as well, he's going to want to be careful with them.
Yeah, I think he might be worth diving into the pits end of this lap.
Yep, and he has done.
Yes, yeah.
Christo looking to be...
Get a nice out lap, and then just send it for the fast lap.
Christo nearly 3/10 up from the middle sector. Should get him near the top 10. Yep, 13th for him. That might not still be enough.
Oh, Captain Nick sending it across the chicane. I don't know if it's going to be enough though.
Not quite.
No. P16. Come on. I got high hopes. Fellow Williams driver, what can I say?
Is that Dark, the next man to try and improve? Although it won't be on this lap.
No, definitely not. He's already at 1:14.15 and he's...
Ooh, and a bit of a slow exit there.
Oh, we have a yellow.
We have Captain Nick doing a spinner there. I think he's trying to make sure he stays ghosted and out the way. Hopefully he doesn't cause any problems. Yep, disqualified for going the wrong way. It was going to happen. Oh.
So gutting.
Hopefully he doesn't cause any problems for Jay Wills here.
Can't even blame him for that.
I didn't quite, but yeah, that's a bit of a shame for him.
Oh, that is annoying. That is so annoying. I feel like there needs to be a bit more leniency in terms of the game for that. It's a bit unfair.
That is, of course, good news for the rest of the drivers.
I suppose. I mean, 2 drivers out in Q1 makes it, you know, all you have to do now is beat the other 3 who are going to be unlucky enough to, well, be in that position. As it stands though, Hobbsy, Dark and Infinite Glory are not very safe at all.
Yeah, Hobbsy currently nearing the end of his lap. He'll be looking to improve.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
it's too hard to put it.
Hobbsy's got this lap and 1 more. Infinite Glory will only have 1 lap to work with.
Hobbsy sets a good time. He's P9. That so puts his teammate in the drop. Oh, this is hotting up now.
And Freefall just had a moment on his lap, although he should just have time to get around for another one. It looks like he's pulling out of this lap, but he's going to have to make sure he gets to the line quickly.
Yeah, he's not got much time at all left. I mean, he's got enough time, but they're lining up, getting ready to go for that last fast lap. Warrior Huntsman, Freefall and Infinite Glory need to pull it out of the bag.
Yeah, Warrior Huntsman
Glory's validated his.
Oh, that's him out then.
No chance he's getting to the line in 22 seconds.
Warrior Huntsman 15th, that knocks Christo out as well. This is now Freefall into the pit lane. We have our bottom 5. Yep. That's it.
So Christopher, you Freefall, Infinite Glory, Cap Nick and Carlberg all out as it stands.
Yeah, Warrior Huntsman's safe there.
Tell you what though, Infinite Glory, he could pull one out of the bag here. Oh well, I forgot, his lap was invalidated, I just switched over there. And I was like, oh, what, he's setting a good, decent time, and, you know, me being me, I completely forgot it was invalidated. My bad.
Krishna up to 7th. Driver always be happy to improve.
You know what's mental? The whole of Q1, Infinite Glory never actually set a time.
Yeah, he just kept invalidating. I don't know how many attempts he had. But of the drivers that did set a lap, all 17 of them were within 8/10. So that's averaging gaps of less than half a tenth between each driver.
Yeah, you've got to be really consistent with your times to squeeze out, you know what I mean? I mean, there's no games getting played here. Everyone's going for it. Everyone's sending it. You just got to not invalidate your laps. Yeah, that looks like, well, we got Q1 over and done with.
Yeah, just gotta wait for 4-star to retire in the pit lane and then we'll move on to Q2. That other 1 minute 30. Might be going for quickly pop to the toilet. Ah no, there we go. On to Q2.
Not even enough time for a cigarette. Not that we condone smoking. Yeah.
No, of course not, of course not. But there we go. Daru with the fastest lap in the Mercedes is Steiny only just behind him, but such small gaps here.
Literally.
It's ridiculous. But
400s.
yeah. Thousands, I think you mean. But oh yeah, no, between the top two. But our bottom 5, Christo, Freefall, Carl, Infinite Glory and Captain Nick. Some of them, yeah.
Not a bad round of quali.
No, a shame for Captain Nick though.
Yeah, it's got in. I reckon he had it in here as well.
Someone supporting our championship leader, KXI here. Oh, and for anyone confused as to why it says part 2 when you can't see a part 1, we had about 5 seconds of part 1, but it crashed. I wasn't sure if there actually was uploaded. Apparently it wasn't. So you're stuck with no part 1, just part 2.
Sorry for that cough. Next time I'm going to cough, I'll remember to turn my mic up. Well, not up, but off, but I'd push it up to the end, you know what I mean. I forgot. But here we go, Q2, let's go, come on. Oh, jeez. Tell you what, the weather's not been too kind recently over here. It's starting to have a negative effect on my health. Dying. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, Warrior Huntsman first man out on track. Followed closely by, I think, KXI?
He's rearing for it. He's rearing for it. It's still going down. Q2, it's where the magic happens. Q3, who cares? Q2, come on. Yeah, we got Steiny, Darouge, Jamie, Warrior Huntsman, J Wills, Flurper, and KXI all out on their outlaps at the moment. Getting spicy. I'm excited.
Only 3 guys on the mediums there. And I guess with being so close, you're not really going to set a lap on the mediums and get through unless it's a really good one. Not many guys who can manage that with how close this tier is.
Oh yeah, if you're going to set a lap, if you're going to be doing well on mediums on here, you need to be on some next level X Games stuff. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you see how tight it is. I don't know if it's even possible. KXI crossing the line at the moment, going on to his fast lap, from my point of view anyway. Followed by the 2 AlphaTauris in a row. Steiny is in there. Oh. And then...
Oh, is that Steiny spun? No, that's his teammate. Jamie Robson into the wall there, probably lost a front wing. No, didn't. Luckily ghosted for those drivers, but that could be Yeah, narrowly avoiding Daru there. Just going to let the other Merc through as well. But Warrior Huntsman currently leading the pack on his mediums.
Tell you what, Steiny's sending it. I was wondering for a second what was going on there, but my what was going on? My telemetry was disabled for a second there. It just turned off.
So Warrior Huntsman, a 1:10.5, not actually too bad from him.
Ah, that's pretty quick, you know.
Steiny will be happy with that lap. Clerc PR, maybe not for him.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen on the mediums, to be honest, man.
Oh, although Daru may have just proved us wrong there with a 110 flats on the mediums.
Oh, and Ru's done it as well. Oh
no. My. Those guys have always been mighty quick. I think both new this season.
I feel like an absolute mug, to be honest. I've just been absolutely mugged right off.
So Deluxey coming towards the line and another driver on the softs.
Send it.
There we go.
Ooh,
109.6. Just half a tenth behind. Oh, Krishna bumping his tyre on the Wall of Champions there.
Oh dear.
And that's another not too bad time on the mediums.
Nah.
So then Dark's our next man. Oh my, and that is his front left completely gone.
Oh, that's not ideal.
Him out of the session, not ideal.
I mean, I've lost front lefts before.
This car's gradually rotating. That's interesting.
I can't quite see it, to be honest.
I was on board when it crashed, so I was able to stay on board with it. So Krishna now coming around trying to improve his lap. Hey up, the tyre stayed there, but the rest of the car's gone. Krishna does improve up to 5th, another 109 on the mediums. As Jay Wills gets a 109.5 with soft tyre there. And of course the drivers now have one less person to contest with.
Yeah. With other people crashing out, that's got to give the driver still in there a little bit of confidence. Pulling off good times, consistently, you know, happy days. That's all you got to do. Consistency. It's important in F1, definitely.
So Warrior Huntsman soon will be starting his lap. Still on the medium tyres.
My man is braving it, and I respect that, I rate that, and I hope he can smash it, to be honest.
Yeah, the soft tyre that fell off is still in the on the main straight.
I suppose it's off track. I mean,
it's not on the racing line, so I guess it's not too essential, but
yeah, nah, it's alright, mate. Don't worry about it. Not a problem.
Ooh,
Not a
Warrior
problem.
Huntsman going a bit deep there. That's going to... Yeah, no, he supported this lap.
Nah. I mean, it's all good to go deep, but if you go too deep, it can cause problems.
So now,
Right, mate.
championship leader KXI going for it.
Yes, send it. For the Williams boys.
He's gone straight onto the
Purple
soft
first
tyres.
sector. KXI doesn't mess around, man. He won the last race.
Ooh, hang on. He's lifting.
No.
He got a purple sector and he's now just gone and aborted his lap.
Maybe it wasn't too purple enough. I reckon that's got to be it. Wasn't purple enough. Don't abort.
Hang on, is that a... That is Raw spun in sector 1.
Not ideal. On the medium still.
Yeah, can't see there's any front wing damage, certainly not to the front right of the wing. Him doing a, I don't know, what's that, a 9-point turn? Maybe even more.
Tell you what, I had to do a 6-point turn on the start-finish straight the other day. But due to being a gentleman, I'm not going to name anyone that involved in that, but I'll tell you what, we had a good battle. It's hard racing. It was just unlucky. It wasn't intentional at all. It was just the way we both come out of the corner. But that's racing, as Daniel Kvyat once said to a very angry
Sobes. Another 109 on the mediums. These guys have got even quicker than last time. KXI, of course, wanted to improve his. Oh, and as we say that, I jumped in and he validates. Well, it won't be this lap then. The softs now have endured, what, I guess a lap and a half total with a 2. He's aborting. And I think... No, Jamie Robertson's going around again for another attempt on the softs. And Tobes has spun at the hairpin, although he did it in such a way.
It kind of worked for him. Nah,
yeah, I didn't see what happened. I just kind of saw on the thing, jumped at him, he's at the hairpin. Don't think he hit the wall, just slid into it, but his tyres won't be happy with him.
That front wing looks very much intact, but he's still boxing. I suppose though, that would have been his. If to do another lap on those mediums, I don't even think it's worth spending the time. I think it might just be worth getting a set of softs on and sending it, you know.
Yeah, we're about to start his lap. Who's the other driver out there? Jamie Robertson. He's probably on an in-lap.
Yeah, he's invalidated it. Although he was up, when he come round that corner, he was up by...
I think that's because he cut the chicane, end of sector 1.
I missed that.
I didn't see it, but I suspect that's what happened.
Maybe, you never know. It would make sense, because if you invalidate a lot, there's no point in absolutely sending it unless you really need to get to the line. Last ditch, but, you know.
Man's going around again though.
Go on, my son. I reckon he's got it in him. Sub 110.
Warrior Huntsman, like he was aborting his lap there. 2 drivers yet to set a lap. And one of them's the teammate, the driver who didn't set a lap in Q1.
Jamie is taking 2/10 off his time. Purple middle sector, round the big bend. Oh, keep my words out.
It's called a hairpin.
Yeah, that's the one. Straight down the straight. He's actually making pretty good time. Very good time. I can see P6 for him.
Might find a bit more because how close they are. Yeah, there you go.
P3, go on there. Brilliant. Brilliant
Only
time.
just behind his teammate. 4,000ths behind his teammate.
I tell you what, though, it's a position you want to be in. Two guys in the top 3, same team. Happy days. You know what I mean? Good for strategy.
Well,
good for
actually,
everything, you know?
Mercedes AlphaTauri hold the top 4 between them.
Exactly that. It's going to be tight. If they can carry this consistency in qualifying through to the race, then it's only guaranteed to be a good one.
Yeah, so a lot of guys have switched onto onto the softs, having used the mediums. Please excuse me, yawn. Oh, Warrior Huntsman, is that a... I think that was a pit lane retirement.
Oh.
Yeah. Guess he just doesn't expect to improve or just wants to start on the mediums. Hobbsy up to 4th. 4,000ths on Darude there.
He's a good guy. He's a good driver.
4 stars invalidated. If he gets to the line quickly, he has 2 more attempts. It's really close. Okay, his first lap needs to be enough to improve. To get a second lap in, he'll be really pushing it.
What a time! A 109.575. That's P2, well, provisionally for
yeah. Third PR.
Third PR. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I've called him for the past couple of seasons.
All right, well, I'll take that. You know better than me. I need a list of just everyone's normal names. I can't add some of these people's names. Especially like my PSN. Like you come up with, you know, we all come up with strange names. There's like people trying to guess what mine actually was when I first started. I was like, just call me Cammy, man. Just call me Cam. Sam.
Yeah. Oh, as KXI, our championship leader sets the fastest lap.
Oh, get in there, my son. Doing it for the Williams boys. No bias here at all. But that is an absolute.
Oh, 4-star cuts the final chicane, and if he doesn't make it to the line, that's his qualifying over. He doesn't make it to the line. You're so close.
That is peak. That
is Red Bull both in Q1 and Q2 have had a driver.
I feel like Jay Wills is so fuming.
Krishna's invalidated his lap, and that prevents him from getting out of.
Oh no!
So what is it? It's, I guess, Kurt v Tobes now. Tobes was the first man to put his lap down. Although if Tobes can improve enough, then there's a lot of guys setting their first laps on softs.
I feel like Tobes is going to improve.
Tobes has aborted his lap.
Yeah.
I think it's because he decided he was safe to just have his lap done on mediums. But if Kurt can improve, then Tobes has made a judgment error here. Oh! And Tobes is knocked out of the top 10.
No, that is so peak.
And we're feeling a bit silly now.
Oh god. I'll tell you what though. Rouge and Ruhr have played this very well. We've got their medium. I mean, I don't know. Why use the mediums in Q3 maybe?
Well, no, it's to start on the medium tyres, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
But
tell you what,
I mean, he can start on the mediums now. The problem is he can't qualify in Q3, and I think not sure if that's worth the drawback.
No, I don't know.
Right, so here we go. Yeah, Tobes has just said he was improving by 4/10. But here we go. Oh wow, 3.5. You had to be within 3.5 tenths to be in the top 10. I mean, the top 12. That's mad.
Pretty spread out field, to be fair, mate.
4-star invalidating his in dark, of course.
Lovely.
Crashing, leaving his tyre on the straight for a good while.
Yeah. It's like me when I have a food, when I make myself some food, the pan does sit in the sink for at least a day or so.
Oh wow, apparently Krishna was on for a 109 in the last... He was on for a 109, and then... Sorry, a 109.3, which is mighty quick, and invalidated in the last chicane.
As we all know, that is very peak. Q3 coming up. Exciting times. See what happens.
It's going to be close.
It is, well, the last Q1 was close. Q2 was even closer. Q3.
It can't get much closer than that.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's possible. It might be. I did just say that I don't know if the medium tyres were the best option, and then I got absolutely schooled. But can it get closer in Q3?
If you can get the mediums through, often tactically worth starting on. A few drivers heading out. Is that Clerpiard, the first one? No, Raw. Well, no, it is Clerpiard.
He's out there. He's warming up those tyres. He's getting those brake temps into the zone. And he is ready. Set the lap of his life. Well, I don't know if he is, but we're watching him now. Well, I am anyway. And he's a bit of a smooth operator going through into sector 2. Whip up the old telemetry to see exactly what's happening on this lap that he's pulling up. Yeah, everyone, well, there's a few people still in the pits, but obviously everyone on soft as it stands. It's looking tidy.
Yeah, nearly everyone gone out. Just that Cake's the only man still in the pit lane.
Clerpiard is going through the chicane now.
And he's invalidated already.
Is he invalidated his next lap as well?
Yeah, it will be. If you cut the dash, and
no.
so is Deluxey. Who's next? Daru, but he's going slow. Oh, started a bit late there. It's Shawnee's going too slow.
And he's off. So we have our first person on their fast lap that hasn't invalidated it.
Yep. It's Steiny. No, wait, wrong one. Jamie Robertson, the next man. He is good though.
Yeah.
So Daru, quick driver.
Yeah, I'm all 19-2. That ain't bad. First sector.
Yeah, we'll see how he does. Actually, hopefully Clerpiard and
feeling a 110 this lap, you know. No, he's taken that well.
He has.
Oh, sub 110, easy.
Yeah,
easy.
there we go.
What a lap. That is a banker, if ever I've seen one.
Jamie Robertson, we wanting to improve that. How's Kirk going to do? 109. Oh my!
Oh my god! Identical times.
time.
That is insane. That is insane. That's the
that
first
is a bit of a
I've
shame
ever
for
seen
him. That. So Raw then the next man. I think he's gonna a 109.1 completely topples those two at the same time there. What can Steiny do?
I'll tell you what, I got a feeling that he snuck the 2019 Ferrari engine into that. CRL Steiny. Oh my god! Look at the gap between them. Jesus, what is going on here? Oh my god.
So Deluxe is the next man, and he's another driver who's capable of getting a low 109.
I tell you what, he's on for a good time by the looks of. Oh, he's done
bit slow into it.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit,
he's being
mid
too
one.
Cautious. But it's still a sub 110. What
It's Giroud!
My God, Giroud, he's done it again! Look at him go! What a man! Oh my days. God, tell you what, he's so fast, he's giving me whiplash sat here. That's where we're at now. Crikey. God blimey, get on me, baby. Who's next to go?
I think it's Hobbsy next. No, he's invalidated. We're looking quite early on in the track there.
No. Nobsy, not ideal.
I don't think anyone's actually on a lap currently.
Nah.
Hobbsy looks like he's about to start one. No, he's into the pit lane.
Deluxey seems to have stepped off. Because he went from being 2 tenths slower to 4.2 seconds, so...
Yeah, I
don't think he's sending it.
First round of laps have been and gone. And my goodness, well, the top guy is fast.
Top 3 are separated by nothing. Literally, like, nothing. I mean, I swear that's got to be... if you blink, if they were side by side, going into...
You couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, no. I think the actual unit of measurement, especially in free falls country, is a ball hair. That's what they say in Scotland.
But Jay Will's about to go out onto the track.
KXI is still in the pits. Like, come on, what's going on?
Yeah, you can see if they're about to go out by checking if they're in first gear or not.
Yeah, Jay Wills is already back out there. He'll definitely be looking to improve on that time, and I think he will. Well, I'm pretty confident that he will. He's a good driver. Oh, what a day! What a day! Just getting hotter and hotter in here as we come into the last 5 minutes of Q3. So tight. I'm a bit claustrophobic, but these times are a bit tight for me, I'll tell you that. God blimey.
There's that Deluxe coming out. I reckon we'll see some good improvement from him. Who's that? Alpha Tauri. Jamie Robertson. He should be able to find some time as well. I mean, I think those top 3 would be hard pressed to find time, unless it's the power of slipstream. As Jay Wills invalidates in the last chicane, and we'll have to go around for another lap before he can set a time.
He's a speedy boy. I reckon he's got the minerals for it.
So this time, Deluxey will be the next man to start a lap.
Yeah, he's on his outlap at the moment. Just don't invalidate it in the chicane, mate.
I think he may have.
Oh no, and he bumped the wall. Champions, no.
No, he didn't.
No,
he's safe.
He's on it. He's on it. Come on. So we finally got a couple of people on their fast laps. Jay Wills obviously will be the first one across the line out of the group. Oh, he's invalidated.
Yeah, no,
Jamie...
he cut the chicane before
he did.
ended before it started. But Deluxe and Jamie Robertson are both on one.
Deluxey... Oh, I don't know.
He's fast.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know if this track's his forte, but not a slow driver.
No.
Oh, but he invalidates.
Oh,
Only
no,
just going over the white line there.
Jamie's on for a good time by the looks of it.
Oh, small moment.
He's
Catches
done well
it there.
to hold that. So, yeah, he didn't lose much at all there.
Yeah, nearly 8 tenths green. On target for a 109.2. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, that's such a shame. He's on for 4th position. And that's come to an end. So who's our next man then? It'll be Daru.
Maybe so, maybe so. He's going for it. I wish I... You know
Oh,
what I need?
never mind. Daru's invalidated.
Give the...
KXI is that next one then.
KXI, the man, the myth, the legend, setting fast times. Like the madman he is.
That is a shame for Jamie Robertson though with that lap.
Nah,
Because he would have been right in amongst the top guys as well.
Yeah. I need... Oh, KXI setting up purple middle sector. Could it be a sub 1.9? I hope so. I'm feeling it.
Some of them
boy.
said they had sub 1.9s in time trial.
Oh, he's
it's
done well there.
Maybe a bit more pace could have been carried through. What can you set? Yeah, 1.94. 5 thousandths ahead of Kurt there. Still keeping the field nice and compact. So Club here through the last chicane. That's some decent speed he carried through. How was the rest of the lap? Ooh. Gonna want to try and find a bit more there. Just ahead of Jamie Robertson. Hobbsy. Just behind Club, yeah. Who have we got next? Daru looks like he's improving, and this may be a 108. Oh, not
wow.
quite.
So close.
So close. So close. KXI into the pit lane, and that concludes the end of his qualifying. KXI will not be improving. Oh, is that McLaren? No, it's down the way, people. Who is that? Can't see the time behind the yellow flag, so I don't know how long is left of the session. Clerpier improves by nearly half a second. Joins the back of the guys up front. Right, so no more drivers can start new laps. Jay Wills will be the next man to cross the line then. Oh, and is that? No, Clerpier going slow at the side. So Clerpier not going around for another one. Jay Wills faster than last chicane. How was the rest of his lap? It was decent. That's a 109.4. Who do we have next?
Tell you what, though, it's tight.
Oh, Raw invalidated. But he said a 108. No way. Oh, that's such a shame for him.
No way. Oh, that's so peak. That's like on the first race of the season at Silverstone, right? On Div 4, I was literally on track for a 126.1.
Steiny's on track. Oh no, Steiny.
Oh, Jamie. Oh, we retired.
No, he's retired.
Steiny
had a massive moment through the final chicane, caught it, and still improved. He would have been on for pole.
If he nailed that, then who knows?
Kurt up into fourth, Clerpier into the pit lane, and that concludes Q3 with Daru on pole. Raw invalidated his lap, just missing out. Steiny also could have got there. I mean, Daru, Steiny, Raw, and Jamie Robertson, all of them appear to be capable of getting a 108 there. None of them quite getting there, but certainly it's going to be a good battle in the race.
And by the looks of that one, boys, that's Q3 Benito. Do you want to give us a run through the top 10 then?
Yeah, so Daru with the fastest lap there. Steiny just under a tenth behind him. And then Raw and Kurt bringing up the second row. Still very close between them. Jamie Robertson in 5th position. The last of the kind of very, very quick drivers there. Then J Wills, KXI, Deluxey, Clerpier and Hobbsy quite a bit behind the rest of the field, couldn't find a good lap there, but very, very close among those top guys.
I thought KXI might have had a little bit more in the tank, you know?
Yeah, I think there were quite a few drivers there who could have found more.
Yeah. Jay Wills as well, I know he's a very good and consistent driver. I mean, well, I can't say anything, it's still a really good time. I mean, they're all so up there that it's hard to really distinguish.
Yeah, we're now at the point where they're so close together that it's, you can't predict who's going to get pole. That could have gone 4 or 5 different ways, and it wouldn't have been a surprise. So you're going to get a surprise regardless because of that.
Literally, that's it. I mean, you got to really be on form to quite nail it. You know what I mean? So it's just. It's fair. It's fair as it stands. I mean, it's gutting that a few people have had a spin and, you know, all these little issues, but it's shaping up to be a really good race. I can't see anyone running away with it per se. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see what it's like in well, 35 laps?
Can't say. No. How long is tier
really
4? I don't actually have a race in F1 myself. I've not once gone on track in F1 2021.
You've not?
No. I did a bit of 2020 and 2019. But yeah, 35 laps was tier 4.
35 laps of Canadian maple syrup magic. That's where we want it. That's what we want. That's what we're here to see. Right. So predictions. Come on. Who do you think is going to win? It's a hard question. It's
going to be the experienced ones, isn't it? Because I mean, they're so close on pace that it's down to who can get the right strategies, who can play the safety cars.
Literally.
Who knows when to go for it, when to hold back. About to start the formation lap. I mean, it's going to be so close.
Oh,
and of course,
starts are going to be important, very important as well.
But Daru and Raw both starting on the mediums, so that's something to watch out for.
Oh yeah. No, but I tell you what, I think they've both done a really good job.
Tobes, of course, starting on the mediums. We know that story.
The thing they don't want though is a safety car around lap 9.
Yeah.
That is when, you know.
Yeah, if there's a safety car lap kind of 3, 4, that's perfect for them. They keep going the soft salt pit. We'll see how it goes. Actually, who's leading the constructors at the moment? I haven't checked that.
It's
Williams.
That question is Williams. Come on, boys! Get in there. Yeah, Williams.
Yeah, Williams and McLaren nice and close.
As standard, of course.
No, Ferrari's right at the back. Actually, quite a big leap. So we'll see how it goes. Daru coming towards the grid now. So yeah, I think Tier 1's just starting their qualifying. I assume Tier 3 is also about to start their race. Drivers now lining up on the grid.
Here we go, boys. Getting spicy now.
And Captain Nick, the man who got disqualified from qualifying for trying to stay out of people's way. The last car onto the grid.
You know, that's a bit sad. And it is lights out and away we go, boys. Come on, Daru. Got a good start there.
Yeah, Daru's got it. Oh, bit of contact there.
Covered it.
Jay Wills goes into the back of... Jay Wilson's back of Kurt, spins him. It looks like Jay Wills himself also dropped down.
Nightmare.
Yeah, Jay Wills lost his front wing. Kurt won't be happy with that, but they're still racing up front.
Oh yeah, it's tight.
Very, very close. Carl is already up 6 positions. I don't know what magic spell to do that.
He's nailed this.
Yeah, but the top 4...
There's no give.
Top 4 already have a second to everyone else here. As Carl has now gone up 7 positions. And he's looking to get another one from 4-star. Just the advantage of being on soft amongst guys on the medium.
Oh, he's making good. He's pulling away.
He has burnt more of his CRS though, so he needs to be careful of that.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, Steiny, a little moment. And that is a lot of drivers pitting already. It tells you how many front wings were lost in that first lap. 6 drivers in the pits. Right. They'll all be hoping for a safety car to catch back up now. Actually, there aren't any battles ridiculously close. Cole looking for another one on 4-star.
There's not many big gainers, but Carlsberg up 7 places, not bad. Not a bad start at all.
Definitely not bad. You might even see him get 4-star down the next straight. If you can get a good exit here. I think deciding to hold off, letting 4-star burn off his ERS.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's on 36, he's on 32% is Daru. Steiny setting the fastest lap, he's right on his tail. He's burnt that ERS. Steiny's right in behind him with 68%. He's also got slipstream on him on the straight, etc, etc. I think Steiny could take him in this lap.
Yeah, I think Daru pushing too hard, too early.
Of a move.
He's close. Let's see if Daru is going to keep burning his ERS or not. Looks like he is. Still going through it. Yeah, used nearly 20% down there.
He's rinsing that, isn't he?
And Jamie Robertson actually going up into 3rd position. Yeah, Jamie Robertson through into 3rd. AlphaTauri 2-3
as well. Made it stick. And he's still got the DRS on Ruhr obviously going down there, so he's kept that position.
Oh, and that's a spin by Warrior Huntsman.
Oh no.
And I think he's lost his front wing again.
Oh,
yeah, gone again, and we're forced to pit again. Oh, and there's something to point out. While Daru is pushing hard now to stay ahead of Steiny, every lap they go on further, those softs are used more and more.
Yeah.
So actually, if he can hold in the first 5 laps,
to get in front into that clean air and maximise the use of those softs, because you know, further down the line, it's going to really, you know, hurt him a bit. I think this could be the moment though. Daru, his ERS is low.
It's low, but Steiny's way too far back.
Yeah. Well, he dropped from about 3/10 to 6/7 there.
Well, Steiny gets 3 seconds of penalty.
Got a 3-second penalty and alertsy.
Oh, somewhere that we missed, Carl got past 4-star, so he's now up 8 positions. So Warrior Huntsman rejoins, and Warrior Huntsman on lap 5 is already lapped.
He's not having a good day.
No.
Jamie's got a 10 now as well.
Both AlphaTauris. So all Drew needs to do is hold track position. It doesn't matter if he holds at the AlphaTauris too much. He wants to hold them until the mediums become better than the softs. Is that Infinite Glory? No, he's in the pit lane. Not had a crash.
Oh, this could be it for Steiny. Good exit as well. He's close. Oh, I don't know. He's just...
Oh, Raw back into third position.
Made a good
But
move
still
there.
no change for the lead. It's Warrior Huntsman not having a good race. 3 seconds of penalties for him. To Luxie into the pit lane very early. Makes you wonder if that was caused for damage or not.
Yeah, might be. To look for a minute, that's...
Oh, a mistake by Steiny.
gap.
Steiny down to 8th position, probably about to drop another one. Yeah, Carl's... Oh,
He's lost
Steiny's
his front
is...
wing.
Yeah,
That's not good. He was doing so well. But now, the plan for the two medium runners has worked out perfectly. They're both in P1 and P2 respectively. And the ball's in their court, so to speak. They're just hoping that a safety car does not come out, because they're in pole, well, literally in pole position for a really good result this race.
and Tobes has crashed and DNF'd. And that's brought on a safety car.
Oh,
So Tobes crashed
spicy.
in Sector 2. Now let's see what happens. The two medium runners staying out, the soft guys, most of them are going into the pit lane.
Yeah. And that is exactly what I
Yeah,
foreshadowed.
Krishna, of course, staying out on the hard tyres. No point pitting this early on them. But some of these guys might not be pitting to try and go to the end of the race.
I tell you
Judging
what,
by-
it's a ballsy move, but a respectable one.
Yeah, judging by where they caught the safety car, I think there's pretty big, quite likely to be 3 laps behind it.
Yeah.
Warrior Huntsman, where even is he on track? Lapped by the top 6.
Hey, well, that's not ideal though. Out on lap, what, 6?
Actually, I'm not sure if I've ever seen the Aston Martin safety car before. I probably have, but this is the first time I paid attention to it. Oh, is that
it started
since
Monday.
the new? Oh, right. Yeah. So that's
Tell
making
you
its
what,
first
though,
appearance.
there was a massive glitch on Monday here because of the safety car.
Yeah, I heard
That's
that.
why the Tier 4 race is getting
Yeah.
replayed in the...
Ooh,
Oh, Darude's going in. Ooh.
I think him and Raw were on the main straight before the safety car came out last time. They couldn't have gone into pit lane if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So Daru going one way, Raw going the other. I think
Oh,
there's
this is exciting.
a safety car using the curbs there.
Safety car taking the esports line,
Yeah.
of course. If I jump on the pod with Will, that
Yeah.
Aston Martin is a very sick looking safety car. I like it a lot.
Warrior Huntsman, pit lane retirement. Can't blame the man. He was a lap down off everyone else. It was going to be very hard to
Yeah.
cover anything.
Oh. I like that safety car.
Right, I'd assume he's coming in this lap. I guess not. No, it is in this lap, okay.
It is in this lap.
So we're all going to start holding them up.
Krishna's just going to be like chilling there with his hards.
Yeah.
7 laps in, they should be feeling a bit nicer at this moment in time. So as Mark and Greg, who I race in league with, me, Greg, Edge and Mark were in a party on Monday. And to start with, both of them were on hards and they were saying, this is horrible, this is terrible, I hate it. And then about 7-8 laps in, they were saying, oh yeah, they're in the zone now, they feel lovely.
Yeah, now interestingly, Daru went onto the mediums from his pit stop. I'm not sure the mediums can go to the end from here.
I don't know. Full Checo mode engaged.
Steiny might be able to get to the end. But he's already dropped a position to Jay Wills. His Infinite Glory receives 3 seconds of penalties.
Nice.
And Raw already pulling the gap.
What's the gap looking like across the driving? It's very tight. KXI
So,
very close.
yeah, and actually Tourette's going to defend as well. Hobbsy only just behind him.
Contact there.
Infinite Glory has... I didn't see if that was a crash or a retirement. Looks like more likely crash. Yeah, VSC. I'd guess it's the crash. Drivers now have to be careful. This Steiny found out from last week.
Yep. You don't play around with VSC, otherwise you get smacked in the face with big old pens. And it's not very nice. You don't like that. Is it? It's drive-through pen. If you.
Yeah, I think it is.
Isn't it? Yeah. Just had to double check there. I think it is, but yeah. That's not what we want.
You race more than me.
Yeah. I don't get pens, me. I'm a good boy. I'm a well-behaved driver.
Yeah, the one thing I can confidently say is all the drivers I commentate on are without doubt miles faster than me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the fastest at all, so I'm not.
You're probably faster than me. I don't know how high up tier 4 you are. I did I drove in the Cone Cup, and I was alright-ish, but I was definitely tier 4 driver pace.
Yeah.
And you know what? Krishna's got a very good getaway from the VSC.
Yeah, there's
2 Mercedes side by side down the back straight. Not actually sure which one's going to end up coming out on top. Looks like Joe Wills is. Oh. Carl looking for a move into turn 1. Not going to go for it. KXI right on Dark's tail. No, alongside him. And past. Go KXI to 5th position now.
He's got to catch up to Jamie.
Dark and a threat from behind again. Hobbsy not quite close enough.
Yeah.
But Dark's going to struggle against these guys in the fresher medium tyres.
Yeah, he's dropped quite a bit of time coming out of that corner. No.
The 2 Mercedes have swapped positions again. And 6th and 7th side by side here, you can see just up ahead. Hobbsy is going to get it done. Yeah, a lot of drivers very close together here. Dark actually getting 3 seconds of penalties. Oh, and a small moment.
Does him as well.
Yeah. Oh. Insult to injury for him.
Going all so swimmingly now. And Jamie and 4-star are battling hard, which has meant KXI has gained a little bit of time on them both. It's getting really hot up there. But Krishna and Ruhr are starting to slowly but surely pull away.
It's Jamie Robertson getting himself down to 6 seconds of penalties.
4-star is in danger here of a move. Jamie's activating that ERS. He is intent on making a move here. Coming out of the hairpin. He's taking a tight angle out. He's got good traction away. He's activated the ERS. The DRS zone is coming, and it looks like he's going to make a move here.
Yeah, easily through.
Goes up the inside and secures that 3rd place, and he's going to have DRS on this straight as well.
Oh,
And
that looks to be a spin by Steiner.
not
And
another
mistake
one.
by Claire PR into the Wall of Champions as well. I think just lost 3 positions on the main straight.
Oh dear.
Certainly at least 2.
Well, Jamie is closing down slowly but surely on Krishna. And Krishna is also closing down slowly but surely on Ruhr. And KXI is right on the back of 4-star. And Hobbsy is right in the back of KXI. And Deluxe is right on the back of Hobbsy. And then ISRL Dart is watching from 2.5 seconds away. But it is tight up there. It is very tight.
Oh, and a slow exit by KXI might cost him a position.
Oh, this is going to be a very interesting run down into the chicane. I can see something maybe happening here. Hobbsy, Deluxe is a little bit far back. Hobbsy's got that ERS going.
KXI though.
Oh,
Yeah, KXI's got 4-star.
Gets the move done. 4-star is now going to be defending. Hobbsy.
Also, Carl and Dark going through the last chicane side by side. A little bit of contact there. Carl losing from it. As 4-star and Hobbsy side by side through the first few corners. I think Hobbsy's got the grip on the outside.
He does, and he's made the move stick. 4-star's dropping a couple of places here. Deluxe is licking his lips as they're coming into the next turn. Is he going to make a dive on the inside?
I'm not sure he can here.
Nah.
Needs to play the long game.
Yeah. XI.
But more than half the drivers now on the grid have penalties.
Yeah. And I tell you what, Jamie has closed that gap to Krishna and Ruhr very quickly. Is he going to go for the move on this corner on Krishna? No, he's not.
I think he ought to wait for the straight. If he
Straight,
times it right, you can get DRS on the front straight as well.
Yeah. Well, he's going to have DRS in the front straight anyway because he's close enough to Ruhr.
Oh yeah, fair point. But actually, Jamie Robertson has almost no ERS.
But Jamie, at this moment in time, is looking good. Because
Hobbsy and KXI side by side the first few corners. I think KXI coming out on top there. Hobbsy looking for the cutback. KXI able to hug the inside well enough.
Jamie is definitely eyeing up Ruhr there. And on 6 lap fresher tyres. You know, I can see it happening. Krishna's dropped back a little bit. Hobbsy and KXI are battling it out like madmen. I'll tell you that for sure. Deluxe not too far behind, but 4-star's really starting to drop. But, you know, the tyres...
Deroux's up another position though. After his pit stop, he was quite far down. He's been carving his way through the field.
Oh, yeah.
At the safety car restart, he was battling his teammate Jay Wills.
Deluxe is going for a move on KXI here by the looks of it. They're going to go... Oh, no, he's backed out.
There's a roar into the pits.
Obviously with a pen. And KXI closing in on him. I tell you what, there's just no running away. Jamie, after Ruhr's pit, going in... And Ruhr's gone onto the softs.
Yeah, I was wondering about that as well.
Quite a number of laps still to go. Maybe he thinks there's going to be a safety car or something on those roads, you know?
On a track like this, you certainly can't
I mean,
avoid the fact, but it is a gamble.
Jamie's almost in that position where he is getting closer and closer to being out of DRS. for Krishna, although Krishna has made good time on that bit of track leading up to the hairpin. And he's still getting DRS, so...
But Hobbsy isn't. Hobbsy's not getting it from Krishna. The top two might pull away from the rest.
No way. There's such fine margins as well.
Yeah, Hobbsy won't get it on the main straight either.
Still got DRS.
Oh, and actually a slow corner there by Hobbsy.
KXI does, and he is looking to close that gap.
Although he's going to have to defend from Deluxe if he's not careful.
Yeah, that's so close. Also, 6, 7 and 8 are quite close together as well. There's a little bit of a battle going on there. But not quite as much as the top 5. Although the front two are starting to edge their way out.
Yeah, especially Jamie Robertson.
Yeah.
Oh, that man has 6 seconds of penalties.
Yeah,
It's very unlikely he will be the race winner because of it.
Yeah, well, if Krishna can play this well, he's got good pace. His tyres...
Oh, Deluxe are going deep.
I'm sure. Wait a minute. This Krishna... Let me check the race director.
Drew getting 3 seconds of penalties. Oh, and Kurt, a lot of overspeed on Kyle. As Captain Nick retires in the pit lane, it would seem.
Tell you what, Hobbsy is very close on Krishna. Oh, and Ruhr sets the fastest lap on the softs. Would you believe it?
Not too surprised in that.
No, not at all. Not at all. You've got KXI, Hobbsy and Krishna, still nothing really separating them. Deluxe, he's kind of backed up a bit, but they're all on very similar. Although Krishna's running out of ERS rapidly, whereas the others have a little bit on him. And coming down this straight, DRS ERS combo. Oh, and Hobbsy's got a really good exit there. I think Krishna's time in P2 is very much numbered.
Yeah, but looks like it is.
Moved done before DRS. And there we are. And not only that,
he's got KXI to worry about from behind.
Is now, yeah. Although a little bit slow through the chicane.
Yeah, looks like Raw's starting to carve his way through the field.
Oh yeah.
On those softs.
Carving them up like a Christmas turkey.
Oh, and Carl's spun. Contact on the side with Daru there. Hard to say who's at fault. Do not unghost now, please. Nearly took out Raw's front wing.
That wouldn't have been ideal.
I think, yeah, Carl letting Raw through. Don't know if that's deliberate or not, didn't quite see, but attempted to say only fair. As Jamie Robertson increases that gap out front.
He is smashing it, aren't he?
Yeah, I mean, he needs to find more time, but he's doing a good job of it. There's KXI alongside Krishna now. He's through. But is he through enough? I'm not sure he is. Oh, contact between the two of them. Neither driver wanted to back out. Deluxe got a penalty for it. Krishna got a spin for it. And that's Krishna down a lot of positions. And it is very hard to know who to blame. As Raw also gets 3 seconds of penalties.
Deluxe is right back in the mix with KXI there. Hobbsy has managed to make a bit of a gap for himself. And Jamie, well, if you look in his, I don't even know if you can see Hobbsy.
Deluxe spun and he's lost his front right tyre. That is Deluxe out of this race.
Into the wall. And is that going to be a safety? It's going to be a safety car. And this would be the perfect opportunity to maybe, for some of those medium runners who are on 13 odd laps, to chuck on another set of mediums
Yeah, and go to the end.
Although, Derouge, he's going to have to stick on a set of softs or hards because he started on the mediums. So, I don't know if the softs are going to last 15 laps effectively, but, well, I know the hards will, but is he going to take the risk, jump on the softs, and try and stretch them out to 15 laps?
Yeah, I suspect.
Oh, he's doing it! Now that is a move and a half. I cannot wait to see how this turns out.
Wait, Drew on the soft? Interesting.
Yeah, he's went on the softs. And Ruhr's pitted. He's went on the mediums.
Oh, but look at this. Jay Wills managed to pit last lap. And look at how many he's going to get in the pit lane. On fresh mediums. Look at all those positions. Flying up the order for him.
Not many.
Well, at least 5 or 6 there.
Yeah, I suppose. More points. But Deroux, he's playing the game hard. He wants one thing and he's risking it all to get it, and that is the win.
Yeah, so nearly everyone, apart from I think Claire PR and Joe Wills, pitted it.
Have they got the right idea?
Well, they only had like 1 or 2 lap old tyres anyway, so it's, you know.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Basically everyone's on fresh tyres.
Yeah. I suppose it's just gutting the fact that they couldn't really capitalise on the fact that the safety car come out, because, you know, they're already pit. You know what I mean? KXI is in a very strong position. Kurt's they're all in a very strong position. I feel like Deroux, he's going to be definitely full sending it, especially when he's got those softs on. But can he afford to just go for it? Because he'll rinse those softs so quickly.
Just had a quick look at Tier 3. They've got a rainy race. They've had so much rain this season.
Oh, Tier 4's been pretty wet as well.
We barely had a drop here in Tier 2. I think we had one qualifying session that had a bit of rain in, but apart from that, they mostly droughts.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We've
the safety.
Had wet Spa quali, wet in the race, wet France, I think it was.
I think Tier 3's had nearly a wet race every single time. I'm not sure they've had a single round where it wasn't raining in the race at some point.
Yeah, it's a very moist tier.
Highly expect. Yep, there we go. Safety car in this lap.
Yeah, KXI in a very good position with no penalties.
Yeah.
Good driving from them. Hobbsy.
He might get back-to-back wins actually then.
It's anyone's to play for, really, isn't it?
He won at Spa. He wins in, sadly not Monza, but certainly. Yeah. What's this track called? I know it's Canada, but I don't know what the Canadian F1 track's called. You know what? I think Jamie Robertson pulled a sly one on Hobbsy.
Yeah, he did. He opened up a little bit of gap there. A little bit of Van Dyke Brown. I'll tell you what, Hobbsy did make that. He done that. He took that corner very well. Very well. Just watching on board from KXI there, to be fair. Oh,
Hobbsy getting 3 more.
Well, though. That's a 3-second penalty. God, this reminds me a lot of what was the race this season where they were just handing out penalties for fun? Was it Austria?
I think it was Austria. Yeah.
Yeah, Red Bull.
Getting pushed wide. Yeah.
I mean, God, it's like
yeah,
Manchester United and Bruno Fernandes, just penalties all over the place.
Jamie Robertson. pulling a already 1.5 second gap. Daru be looking for an overtaking Kurt soon.
Everyone, a lot of people about half a set. Oh,
yep, there we go.
There in P5. Oh, the hunt for KXI begins now. The roof.
4-star up in 12th position as well, further down the order. Oh, and Raw looking for Krishna into the first chicane. Doesn't go for it. Krishna in a pretty good position without his penalties. Oops.
If KXI can keep Daru behind and just keep within, well, if you can get within DRS on Hobbsy and just stay there, then he's in a good position for a win, you know.
But two incredible facts to point out. One, every driver remaining is going to get points. And two, all but 4 drivers have penalties. Only 4 drivers have kept it clean enough to not get a sick. Well, actually, they probably do have warnings, some of them. When there's a bit of a lull in the action, we'll have a look for that.
Yeah. XI just at a consistent distance behind Hobbsy at the moment. Not gaining, not losing really.
You know how I said 4 drivers to avoid getting penalties?
That looks like
Krishna
now.
was one of those 4.
Until now. Daru, he's caught up to KXI.
Yeah, and now DRS enabled.
Yeah, but when are those softs going to drop off? He is flying like a madman out there.
Actually, I'm very quickly going to check how many warnings KXI has, because this drastically affects the race.
Yeah.
He's on 2. He needs to be very careful.
Oh. How many seconds does the people around him have, though?
Jamie Robertson is 6. I don't know what Hobbsy's like. Wrong one. What am I doing? Hobbsy is 9, okay.
Ah, okay. So,
he's safe. He can get 3. Yeah. He won at Spa, he's probably going to win in Montreal. Although, has just been overtaken by Daru.
Daru cuts the corner a little bit, though.
Yeah, probably another warning for him. Daru's going to struggle to get to the end of these tyres, though. I think KXI was smart just to mind his business. Let Daru hunt Hobbsy. Just chill in the DRS.
DRS from Daru.
Yeah, it's side-by-side battle 4P5 here. Kurt getting past Krishna. These guys all with 3 seconds of penalties, are battling for position. Having said that,
KXI,
Kurt's
that's
now
played
at
well
6.
into his hands because he can use those people in front to bridge the gap for DRS.
Yeah.
Which is what was keeping them so close throughout the race. Although the DRS, when it comes to those soft tyres, it's not having too much of an effect. You know? He's staying within that gap though. If he can nail this hairpin and get out quick and stay with sub, yeah, I reckon he's done it. He's got DRS going down the straight.
Yeah. Keeping an eye on this P5 battle. Krishna looking to get past Kurt, decides better of it. Right nose to tail though.
Penalty. That's 12 seconds now.
Needs to watch it. There's Krishna up the inside of Kurt into turn 1. Raw actually looking like he's interested here. Right on his tail.
Your KXI making massive inroads. With that opportunity now that he's got DRS. Freefall picking up a 3-second penalty.
And was that? Oh, wait, no. There is still 3 drivers. Just one of them's right at the back. Yeah, it's that mid-pack that's so close together.
Yeah.
Is that a battle for 9th going on? There's this other battle for 5th. Is the penalties just keep pouring in?
Penalty and there's 2 drivers left.
Jay Wills is 12 seconds, Dark is 9, Clerpiara is 9. It's becoming more a war of attrition.
Yeah.
Although Giroux looking to get past Hobbsy. And yeah, Hobbsy forced to surrender that position. And now KXI is just going to sit in his slipstream.
Yeah. I tell you what, in Div 4, positions don't get surrendered that easily. That's why there's probably a...
Jay Wills crashed at the Wall of Champions.
Oh no.
Now, he hasn't lost a tyre, but he's lost his entire front wing. He's going to have to drag his wounded car all the way around the track. There's a safety car!
A safety car?
I think
Chrysler
he was...
just sent it! Oh my god! Chrysler just sent it and went up like 4 positions.
Yeah, I think he's... Oh!
Oh, he's out! He's out! I don't know what was going on there at all.
I think he kind of didn't see the safety car, and by the time he did, he tried to pull to one side. Just... Yeah. Game wasn't having it. Still across the edge of the wall, took his tyre out. And then there were 14. Right, Giroux better pit here. Oh, where is it? No,
is everyone going to dip in and go onto the softs for the last... I don't know.
I think
medium runners don't need to.
Jamie Robertson's not. Well, this gives more life to their tyres. Giroux is not pitting. Freefall is not pitting. We've just had one Haas dark.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, Christo's far enough back, it's worth pitting.
Yeah.
And I guess Jay Wills ought to as well. Not going to lose any positions from back there.
I suppose with the safety car, there's a good chance that with the slowing down of the race, the fact that there might be a couple of laps because people that are pitting, I mean, it might be I think it will be in this lap most likely, but if it does go on for another lap, then... Yeah,
I think it'll be lap 30 it comes in.
Yeah, that'll be 2 whole laps.
Which is good for Giroux.
Yeah, which means he can preserve those softs, and then all he has to do is make them last for 5 laps.
Yeah, if he can make them last long enough. I don't think he can pull 3 seconds on KXI, although he has Hobbsy as a bit of a shield there.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, this is Giroux versus KXI. I can't really see anyone else winning this, unless they both crash.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. We don't need that.
So yeah, we're going to have 5 laps of racing.
So this all this is now is a 5-lap sprint race on 8, 9, 10 lap old tyres. What could go wrong? Sprint to the finish. Ooh, bit glitchy there, but...
Yeah.
I'm excited to see just how insane these last 5 laps are.
There we got that. The Aston Martin safety car. Only one Aston Martin left in the race.
It's the fucking... Oh, sorry, it's not.
No, it's not just the safety car. Sorry, I'm not being that mean. There are 2.
There are 2 Aston.
If you include the safety car, yeah.
Safety car's going to pick up 40 points for Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Depends on how long it goes on for, but it should be in this lap. And it is. Get on
yep,
the
there we go. So, what can Jamie Robertson do? And what can Giroux do?
Giroux could send it up the inside of Jamie Robertson into the chicane and wipe each other out.
Not ideal for him. I think his job is to just not get more penalties.
Pretty much, yeah.
So Jamie Robertson has gone, and Giroux has been caught sleeping, although so has KXI. as Kurt gets himself even more penalties. Is that 15?
And
Oh, no,
the
just 9.
sprint race begins. With these tyres as well, everyone's on. They're all on the. Oh, it's so.
Apart from the back three, yeah. The back three might be better not fighting each other and trying to cut their way through the field. I think Dark already looking for a move on Club PR.
Already, yeah, he's right up there. Coming onto that straight. He's got 90% ERS. Well, they've all got quite a bit.
Yeah, they've all got that much.
They,
Jamie Robson at one point had a second to Daru. That gap has come down since then.
Free falls dropped a little bit of time on Kurt. Oh, the gaps are just opening a little bit.
There's
Daru sticks on the ERS. But he can't improve. He's not dropping back, but he's not getting any closer to Jamie.
KXI the threat from Raw. Not close enough to go for the position, but he doesn't want to be losing any. Ideally, he just wants to get past Hobbsy. Because that gap to to Daru is building.
Raw's looking up the inside of KXI.
Yeah.
I can see him. See his eyes. They've got.
Oh, and that is Club PR.
PR. He's gone.
And that's a safety car.
Another one, and another one, and another one. God, it's just too much. Well,
lap 32, lap 33.
That could be the race pretty much decided, to be honest.
They're going to have at least one lap racing. Because this is lap 32, you have lap 33, probably lap 34 behind it as well. But at least lap 35 will be under green. If none of them pit, it might just be one lap behind the safety car. I'm not sure what happens in that situation. I mean, it'd be silly for any of them to pit. It'd be better just to drag whatever your car is around. Unless there are any front wings lost in that collision with Club PR, but I'm not sure. Might have been self-inflicted. And this is bad news for Daru, because that gap he built up to KXI, gone. He has one lap to pull 3 seconds on him, and his tyres getting older every lap.
Indeed, they are, me old cream cracker. Indeed, they are. This race could be done under safety car. Well, no, the safety car will be in, but there's going to be a lap. KXI looks, he's in a great position here.
Yeah, he'll be smiling away.
He just
if he keeps it clean, he can be sure of a podium. I do want to have a quick look while on the safety car at Daru's warnings. What's he got on top of when his penalty was? He hasn't got anything since, so he's clear to cut a couple of corners. Obviously not ideal because you don't want to take the risk of it being too heavy.
Yeah, well that's it. You cut the wrong corner, you get a slap in the face.
So we'll find out shortly if we've got 1 or 2 laps of racing. We've got 2 laps of racing.
Well, that's good. That's what we like to see.
That's good for Daru, and that's good for the action.
All we need is to not see anyone get drive-through penalties, otherwise the race is over.
I shall hop on board with Daru.
Oh no!
That doesn't affect any of the guys up front.
No,
so a bad restart by Daru. Obviously a good one. KXI not particularly brilliant.
Raw is.
Oh, and that's free fall gone.
Free falls DNF.
I think he had a collision with. Was it with Dark or what? There he is.
He's in the wall.
There's no safety car called out though.
No way. That's nothing. That is crazy.
And if there was a safety car, would it be up to KXI to keep as close to Daru as he could? Behind the safety car across the line. It's Hobbs' small mistake there.
Hobbsy full send into the barrier. KXI has driven a very clean and smooth race.
Yeah,
Big ups.
Oh, having said that, he just tapped Hobbsy on the rear and got tapped on the rear himself. Somehow no one spins.
Oh, but Ruhr did, and he's off the track.
Oh no.
Oh,
Down to 11th.
No. And Dark
Jay Wills and 4-star side by side. A little bit of lag there from Jay Wills, not too bad.
Jay Wills just...
He's gone for it, and he's, you know what, he's made it work.
Yeah.
Kurt looking for it on KXI. It's not close enough. What's that gap like between Daru and KXI?
About
just
2
shy
seconds.
of just shy of 2 seconds. And there's Carl gone as well. Another spinner into the wall.
Oh my days.
Dropping like flies.
No safety car. Oh, Ruhr lost his wing, didn't he? So he's just coasting around.
Just drag it home.
Christopher is looking at 4-star. I thought he was going to go for a little cheeky dive bomb there, but
they're two of the only drivers to not have penalties. They don't want to fight. They want to keep as close to the rest of the field as they can.
Yeah. KXI.
So I'll stick it on penalties now.
Very comfy for a dub here. Everyone else has started to space out a little bit, but if he can keep this clean, which he has done.
Yeah, here we go.
Looks like
he won at Spa and he wins in Montreal.
As a win for the Williams driver.
To the front.
Never in any doubt. I'll tell
Only
you what though.
11 drivers finishing here.
A 3-4 finish for the Alphas. 4-star after his nightmare in quali and stuff like that. Comes P5 by 0.02 of a second. Bit gutting, but jobs are good.
Yeah. So just to recap the results there, because that happened very quickly. KXI Daru, Jamie Robertson, Steiny. So AlphaTauri 3-4, 4-star Christo, Hobbsy, Kurt, Jay Wills, Dark, and Raw. So only 11 finishes after a crazy last few laps. How many drivers did we lose? I think 4 in the last like 5 laps.
Literally, yeah, they were just dropping. They just gave up.
But there we go, what a race. What an ending.
Well, safely say, I'm proud of KXI. Good result. Bringing home 40 points for the boys. But Daru, such an interesting race. He went
Daru,
from highs to
he actually
lows,
got fastest lap as well.
to highs again. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at the gap between 4th and 5th.
Oh no, 2000th, isn't it?
Well, 200th, yeah.
Oh yeah, geez.
Actually, down to Club PR was classified as finished. They will still get points because there's so many of them DNF'd right at the end.
Yeah.
There's that 90% rule. They will be getting points. Daru will get the bonus point for fastest lap, but KXI getting 2 wins now back to back, extending his championship lead.
That's not bad going. That's not bad going at all. So, podium interviews.
Yeah, top 3. So KXI, Daru and Jamie Robertson. I'll quickly add them to the party.
Go on.
Yeah, I'll quickly check them on. Probably should have added them first.
Hello.
Alright,
Hello,
hello.
Jamie.
Congratulations on your P3.
Cheers. That was a mental race.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? How'd you feel?
So many safety cars.
Oh yeah, you would. If you were in our position, you would have seen everyone dropping like flies behind you in the last couple of laps.
I was just gutted when it came out the last 2 times. I just wanted to go. My
Yeah,
penalties.
that's what I was saying that throughout the race. Though it was just once you got in front, that was it. All you had to do was just get the foot on the gas, clean air, happy days. But those safety cars, they did hinder you a bit there. Nightmare. But all in all, good race. Like good pace, good crack at it. You know. And if it weren't for the safety cars, I reckon gold.
Yeah, can one of you two, sorry to interrupt, can one of you two try and add KXI?
Yeah, I can do it.
Cheers.
No way, I don't have them. Somebody else have?
No.
I've added him.
I don't have him as a friend, but the thing is if I try and do that, then it cuts up the audio for the rest of you, so...
I can add him. I can invite him now.
Well, yeah, I mean, pretty chaotic race. I think only 3 drivers finished without penalties.
Yeah, that was... Keeping it without penalties is impressive. I think I had 6 penalties, 6 seconds and 2 warnings for about the last 15 laps, so I was just trying not to make it after it.
Yeah, KXI was in 2 warnings for quite a bit of the race. Managed to keep it clean himself. But yeah, I mean, some people had 15 seconds by the end of it, I think. Jay Wills, not sure where he finished on track, but...
No, but I think he binned it, and then that was him.
No one wants to bin it,
No.
but it happens.
Where's the race winner? He should be straight in here.
I would be.
I was like, first podium, I went straight in here.
You do have your audio sharing on, don't you? Just double checking. Yeah.
I think so. Should be.
Ah, there he is.
Is it on? Can you?
Well, I don't know, KXI's here now. Congratulations on another win.
Ah, yeah, thanks, man. This one.
Third podium interview in a row.
It's a nice familiarity.
Can I just say something quick?
Go.
Get in there, boy! Come on,
Let's
Williams! Winning as per usual. That's me, Mark, you. Sorry, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself.
Serial winners, mate.
Just a couple dubs here and there for the boys.
Yeah, well done, KX. I don't know how you kept it without penalties, but I was.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It was all them safety cars. It was.
I know, I was gutted when
to,
the safety cars kept one.
You know, the last few weeks were not flat out for the whole race, so yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw you run 2 warnings quite early on in the race, but you managed to hold it without getting any more.
Yeah, was it 2 warnings? Was it? I thought it was 1, but yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Smooth operator.
Yeah, it was intense.
Yeah, I can tell from here. I was watching you on board most of like the second half of the race.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
But it was tight up the top. It was so tight up the top end. Like there was moves going on left, right, and centre, defending, attacking, everything. Everything was going on. You know what I mean? So you held out well, and it worked out for you. You know, sat here with a lovely little W.
Yeah, man.
And
Feels good.
40 points. I don't know, that's not bad going.
Yeah, I was
I've just been
terrified to make a
reported.
move.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, just saying, I was terrible to make a move on Hobbsy. I could see him sliding around, but yeah, I just didn't want to push.
Nah,
think,
well, you didn't need to.
Need to
Kurt's just reported me for what Wills did, so I hope that's not a penalty because it was Wills was just sitting and shouting in the party. I've just scaled Kurt off lap 1 where he's reported me for it, so I hope that doesn't become a thing. But yeah, it was a good race, good fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You guys looking forward to Japan next week? Good track for you, bad track?
don't know, I seem to do quite well. I seem to do quite well in the high downforce, so we'll see how it goes. But I don't know. Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm not excited for Japan next week in Div 4. Not at all. Don't like the track, don't get on with it. But too wiggly. That's my technical terminology for it. Too wiggly. Don't like it.
Yeah.
Not enough straight lines.
Don't know if you guys saw, but Tier 3 had rain again.
Yeah, I saw it. It was a bit.
You guys any good in the rain? Kind of glad it's staying Tier 3, not coming our way.
Yeah,
if it rains, I'm humped. I don't do any practice in the rain because that's my thing. It won't rain if I don't practice it. If I practice it, it will rain. So
likewise, I'm the same.
Oh, that's so true. That's so true.
I just don't bother practicing, and then when it does rain, I'll just retire on the pit box and move on.
have a cigarette, a cup of coffee, and just watch.
Go get a beer or something.
Yeah, that's it. Dude, Fernando Alonso, just get the deck chair out, just chill.
I think Kimi did it better at Monaco that one time.
Oh yeah, just get in your yacht, mate. Just get in the super yacht. That famous, that big lake or big ocean right next to Suzuka Circuit. Jump in there. But yeah, good results. Good results for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for the interview. It was good. Good fun.
Ah, it's all good, guys. It's all good. You deserve it. What a race.
Yeah, well done.
See you later.
See you later.
Right, we'll let them go celebrate. See ya.
Get this champagne out, boys.
Yeah, that concludes round 5 of Tier 2. Canada next.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Canada. Canada's this week. Japan next week. Suzuka. And actually, I think week after that's the break.
Brackets Tier 4 Canada rerun.
Oh yeah.
Return of the Canada.
Also, they're going to make round 7 that was China. That's been voted to be Portimao.
Oh, get in there. Yes.
I can't remember what the vote was, but yeah, looks like that's going to be happening.
Extensive vote towards Portimao rather than China.
Yeah, it was something like.
China gets a bit boring.
Where was it?
Scrap it. Scrap China.
Yeah, 14 people voted to keep it. 69 voted to change. So yeah.
A small majority.
Hang on, that's why there's not even that many drivers. Oh, I guess with the reserves
Exactly
as well.
that.
With reserves as well.
That's when you know people hate China. They go and make more accounts just to downvote it, get rid of it.
But anyway, yeah. See you guys next week for Canada.
Great.
We'll see what happens with commentators next week, because Hedgehog can commentate for Tier 3. I lost Wild Dog as a co-commentator, and then I think Jamie's doing Tier 1 by himself at the moment, which, by the way, go watch Tier 1. Their race is probably imminently starting right now, if it isn't already on lap 1. Although I don't think that's on the CRL channel. So if you can see it in the Discord, it's in there. If not, just search. Hang on, we've got to find what it's called.
Yeah. Well, I had a good time co-commentating tonight.
Yeah, no, it was good.
I mean, that's the thing with commentating. You kind of, if you're co-commentating with someone, you kind of build up a bit of a, not to sound weird, but like a relationship. You know what I mean? And then you start to bounce off each other.
Learn them over time.
But I felt like it was a good night. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right, well, we're coming to an end now. Go watch Tier 1. But from us, from me, certainly goodbye to next week for Tier 2. Hopefully you'll be back for some commentary, whether with me or different tier, whatever. But yeah.
You never know. You never know. But yeah, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. And that's enough from me tonight.